You're seemingly back to 100% by the time we reach King of the Ring in Philadelphia. And you're getting a big push at this time, and you beat Bob Holly in the quarterfinals and then lose to Savio in the semifinals. Pay-per-view's got to be a crowning achievement for you, right?
Yeah, it's a huge,
King
huge
of the
moment.
Ring, crowning.
But that's the thing. Is like, oh, I see what you did there. You crowned. Ding. It was a crowning achievement because it's like a grandfather. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Every time an angel, never mind. Every time, anyway. Yeah, yes. This is my floor. Thank you. Women's lingerie. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the pay-per-view. Yeah,
King of the Ring.
Yeah, it was a huge opportunity for me, and I was also like getting pretty far in it. So that was a way for them to see what I could do, but to put some equity in me too as an in-ring performer. So looking back on it now, I was like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool. I guess they were just doing that to put some steam on me, looking back in retrospect. No, I didn't win it, but I did do well in it. And we used to do that all the time. It's like, look, we don't want such and such not going to win this, but we'd like him to look good during it, And that's I was that guy during this time period. And so I'm grateful for that.
Let's play some clips while we're talking a little bit about it.
Yeah,
You versus Bob Holly.
Bob Holly will beat you half to death in that ring if you let him, and you don't have any choice but to let him. So let's watch him beat me up a little bit. Bob Holly's gonna. Oh yeah, Bob was a Alabama boy, and he brought it. When you're in there with him, you knew it.
You go right for the charisma, right for the dance moves. You throw a little hip thrust as you bring him up, looking for a pile driver, and there's the back body drop.
Back body drop.
That's one of two.
Just watching this and listening to the people, when I watched it earlier, is like we're not doing anything, but like he kicked me out of the one thing. Now I go to get him again, and here we go, and he's going to get out of that too, I'd imagine. You know what I mean? Like.
And it's great. You got Jeff seconding you on these matches as well to throw a little extra sizzle on the product.
And meanwhile, I'm advancing in the King of the Ring tournament. You know what I mean?
Yep. Bob climbing out of the way. Road Dogg off the ropes, or the roadie off the ropes. Takes a beautiful bump on a drop kick right there.
Kick. Yeah. I met him in the middle, dog. Met him right in the middle off the run. Anything off the ropes, a running bump is always, I love that.
What do you remember about this show, the King of the Ring specifically? Or is it just getting through these matches and knowing that momentum's building?
Yes. For me, it was just, okay, let's get through these matches. And I didn't feel like I belonged there, to be quite honest with you. I was in there with Bob, who'd been there a while, with Doink, who'd been there forever, you know what I mean? And I'm advancing through this, through the qualifying matches and then in the tournament. And I don't know, like I didn't feel like I belonged, so I was nervous about the matches and how they were going to turn out,
Big power slam by Bob, who doesn't hook the leg on the cover, only good for two, allows it. Oh, I thought you were actually going to grab a small package right there. Can benefit if you have a small package with the help of a little Blue Chew.
D-O-double-G. Okay, I'm setting him up top. Climbing up there, what's he going to do? Am I going to superplex him?
Looking for that big superplex.
Oh, no. Bob Holly says no. He punched me right in the head.
Oh, you just take the Nestea plunge, go straight down.
Nestea. Oh, I love Nestea. And now I'm waiting for a perched Bob Holly. Oh.
Gets the right boot up just in time, connects on the face of Holly, and then...
I didn't cover a leg either.
Yeah, but explain to me this finish, because this one looked like something went wrong a little bit.
So
Holly kicked up, you didn't hook a leg, you kind of just rolled into the cover.
Yeah, he kicked out post 3, but the referee was there. He was just there, hair late, it felt like. But I don't know, like it felt like, is there a problem? You know what I mean? Is there an issue there? Like, I don't think it was, something looked messed up with it.
And as a heel, you can get out of that situation that you screwed him.
I beat him. So this is me and Savio.
Now, Philly could be a tough crowd, and I remember on this show that it was a particularly rough night from the crowd.
Yeah.
Does a tough crowd get to you or get you jazzed up and motivated to kind of try and turn them?
So I'm marking out for my own work. I'm
looking for that diving headbutt.
Diving headbutt that I had him move from. And so now we're going to watch this comeback and see if I can feed. What was your question, Ryan?
tough crowds.
Yeah.
Does it
Philly
get
was
to
al-
you,
look,
or
Philly
do you
was
work
always a
through
tough
it?
crowd. No, you have no choice but to work through it, but it gets to you every time too. You know what I mean? Oh, come on.
Taking those ropes, you talked about attacking the mat on the bumps, attacking those ropes when running.
too. And so I'm so tall that I could lay back into them, you know what I mean? And so literally in one of these I thought, and it may have been the first match, is there's a drop down where I drop down. Oh, good night, Irene.
Oh, that was a check in the nose for a little blood right there.
Big boot from Savio Vega. I'll tell you what, I love Savio Vega as a human being. I nobody's better, man. What a great guy. Oh, Jeff pulled the foot. You summoner. Why I oughta. Now I go to shoot him to Double J. He reverses it. We run into each other. No, I'm not that stupid. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, no. Oh. That's how you get them, though,
Man.
Ryan. That's how you do it. That's how you double team the old double teamers.
If you would have just kept your focus, Dog, you could have been king of the
I know.
ring.
What was I thinking? What in the flip was I thinking, Ryan? Oh, look, and now he gets the elbow rub from Big Skit Hall. Savio was in business, bro.
We move forward